Willie Horton was a mainstay in left field for the Tigers during the 60s and 70s. Fast forward to the mid-2000s, and that role was occupied by our own Craig Monroe. And in SEMO, Willie found a willing student.
Here you is right here, son.
Let me see.
Here that old right-handed out there. Here you all here, you like this. All you do is here. You get caught in between. You stand, make your switch left and right-handed. Of course, that's the only thing you're doing.
I ain't making it?
You know, you stand into here on the right-handed. That's where you want to be on the left-handed.
Well, first of all, it's awesome to be a Tiger and to walk into the clubhouse and there's Willie Horton. He's got a locker sitting there, and he's sitting in that big recliner, and he's open for guys to come in and ask him questions, pick his brain. And I didn't hesitate. As soon as I became a Tiger, I couldn't wait to go pick his brain.
Your buddy on the other side, yeah, but I'm here to kick your butt. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I'm here to kick your butt. You want to play baseball, we play. You want to throw some dukes, we'll throw that.
Whatever you want to do. I'm here to I'm here to accommodate. Whatever you want to do, Mom D.
He sets the bar really high for you. And I'm thinking to myself, Willie, hold on. Listen. I mean, you have a statue out here at Comerica Park. Maybe I'm not as good as you are. But he didn't believe that. He believed that I was the baby mall digger because that was his nickname, a guy that made a different sound off the bat when the ball hit it. So it kind of encouraged me, and at the same time, he was uplifting to me. He pushed me to get the most out of my talent. And man, for me, I love to be able to call him my pops.
Your dad told him upstairs.
Yeah, he can slap me if he wants to.
No. I remember getting Craig Monroe. I called him my son. We got Craig from Texas. Got the bucket of ball. Went out there. He looking around. Who gonna throw? I said, nobody will throw. So we got there. I said, let me see you hit him, son. Pick up, start hitting. Bang. Bang. I said, why you ain't hitting? Well, no. I said, why you ain't hitting? I ain't talking about your coaches now. Why you ain't hitting? I said, you gave your responsibility away, son, and you never took it back home. You should bring it back home. Then you get into these little things. We left that and went in the cage. So he said, who gonna throw to me? I said, don't worry about it, I'm gonna throw to you. But now I want you to get up here, let's move the tee out of the way, and I want you to get up here where you feel comfortable. Then I want you to act like, forget the hitting now, act like this a hammer. I'm gonna throw the ball at you. He started getting it off of it. I said, now I had that. Then I started teasing him, going out there, and he started getting the feeling. Bang, bang, bang. I said, you ready to start hitting now? Oh, yeah. He's still looking for somebody to throw. He said, who gonna throw? I said, I'm gonna throw. Who gonna pick the ball up? I said, the balls ain't gonna be here, son. All your balls gonna be out there, right center to left center. He said, what? I said, we gonna pick them up talking. I said, now you ready? Get in the box and just do what I tell you. I said, take this hand, just hit the ball. Line drive. I said, turn this in a little more. I said, now add this hand. I said, throw and pull. Bang. I said, how you feel? Oh, man, I said, okay. I don't talk about the past now. We going forward now. I'm taking from your backyard of your dad now forward. I said, now get in the thing, start hitting. Every ball we did, but maybe make one or two around here because I might have thrown a bad ball. But basic balls out here. I said, that's what I want to see from you, son. You learn yourself so you know when you make mistakes. You learn how to correct. You learn if you're sitting on your heel. That little base what we did teach you that. And he took off.
When Willie worked with players like SEMO, the lessons he shared all came from his own experience, and nothing was more memorable than how he dealt with a couple of Hall of Famers from his own era.
You have a hitting meeting, you take what your coach give you and put it in your mind, knowing that pitcher what success he is. When they start talking both sides of the plate, whoo, get this where you can handle 6 inches there, 6 inches there, and just rock like in a rocking chair. And then he gonna make a lot of mistakes. Now, I used to ask what zone. He said, I'm middle plate out. Then I forget that, forget this in here, and I stay with it. Like you take catfish hunting. He pitched me the same way 15 years. Here, here, on my butt. Here, on my butt. And what I do, I said, well, I'm going to take what he going to give me. But I stayed ready if he make a mistake. If he didn't make a mistake, I got to do other little things. Push the ball, get the guy in a scoring position. You know, it's things like that you got to pick up on. Fergus Jenkins never made, he always made me work to get ready for the other pitcher, because I said, I got him this time, I always hit it on the end. I mean, one time in Texas, I took a good swing, and I tripped over the bat in my legs. Man, all these people laughing. I said, oh, man. So I tell you, good pitchers, they not going to change. I don't care what they tell them down in the bullpen. They know they way a pitch, and you got to learn that. And I think you let them keep messing around with curveball. They better learn how to have a zone. So you keep messing with that stuff, them long distance.
Mr. Horton knows a thing or two about long-distance home runs, and so did some of his other pupils along the way. Up next, Willie talks about working with the likes of Dave Winfield and Ricky Henderson when the successful batter continues.